Scorpios, this is going to be your general reading. We're going to take a look at the messages that you need to know. You may have to flip the roles. The gender of the cards don't matter. And if you'd like a personal, the information for that will be in the description box. Also, I will be doing rituals on August 16th. I do have about 20 plus rituals going, anything from attracting money, protection, getting rid of debt, getting a new job, promotion, sleep, losing weight, gaining weight. The possibilities are endless. To take a look at that, the link will be in the description box. Each ritual is only between $7 to $10, and they've been highly effective so far for everyone I've used it for. So instead of suffering, go ahead and check out the link in the description box. So let's see, what do Scorpio placements need to know? We have two cards, Ace of Wands, the Magician, Eight of Wands, Temperance energy, Judgment, Two of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so there was a specific person that's been bringing conflict into your life, whether it's been directly or indirectly. This could have been someone that tag teamed you with multiple people. They brought recruitment or flying monkeys into the situation and to attack you, and this brought you imbalance in some way, shape, or form. Some of you, this is going to range anywhere from 2 years, 2 months, 2 weeks, to even 20 years, depending on who you were connected to. These people brought imbalances not just to your life, but to your finances as well. And you suffered for quite some time. They may have even been using spell work or magic to affect your healing abilities, the way that you manifest, to affect the resources at hand. And you found a way to maneuver away from this person. So now your blessings and accolades and everything good that's been due to you is in the way or in the process of coming to fruition, because the main conspirator or the main blockage in your life is being removed. But this person isn't trying to leave without a fight. If this is an ex, this is an ex that wants you back because they know that you're valuable. They know what you bring to the table, and either you have someone new in your life, you're about to, but this person does not want access to their supply being cut off, and this is their greatest supply as well. With Temperance, you're going to be finding more balance and equilibrium in your life. This is also a sign that you need to make sure you're drinking enough water, eating fruits and vegetables, things that are natural, and sleep is also important, because with the Eight of Wands, there's going to be more movement, more traveling. So if your life has been still or stagnant, or it's just kind of been muddled for a while, it's so that you can get some rest and basically recuperate. Because with the Magician, whatever you've been manifesting, it's in the process of being brought to you if it's not here already. Some of you, a new relationship is coming, and this new connection is going to help balance out your life. And this is going to be someone that protects you away from any psychic attacks, because there are going to be psychic attacks. Because it seems like you are just on your path doing what's necessary. You're activated. You're someone who's living within their purpose. So naturally, you just irritate the people around you that have demon attachments, because there's a lot of demonic entities, but I don't see them around you. I see these entities being removed. In the past, this was what was creating blockages, but these entities were tied to love interests, family members, ex-co-workers, ex-friends that you've ultimately had to cut off and protect yourself from. But just know all of this was not just for nothing. Let me get another deck, because a group of people is having to face judgment or is asking for forgiveness internally because of the things that they did to you or the way that they conspired against you. And this was all intentional. Nothing about this was accidental. I just feel like you happened to unleash or unravel a group of people that were evil or had evil tendencies. And they felt like because it was like 5 against 1, or you were outnumbered in some way, they felt like they could be overpowered. But the exact opposite actually happened here, because you are a chosen one. You have more shields and more protection than a regular person because of what you're doing on Earth, on the planet, or whatever inner work that you've done so far. It's not only is it bringing more passion, but I also feel like this new person that you're going to meet, they're going to spark that new zest in life. If you've been celibate for a while, this is like intimacy coming back into the picture, you having more ideas, more creativity. Let's see what else do Scorpio placements need to know. 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, Death, 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, King of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so right now you seem to be focused mostly on finances, your household, practical things, 3D aspects, because People in the past have just let you down, or they disappointed you. This isn't just one time. It's over and over and over and over and over again. You give people chances, you give them, you know, the benefit of doubt, and they do things behind the scenes to bring you heartbreak and pain. And this isn't just one mistake. It's like they continuously take every opportunity to step on you, and this is why you have to trust your intuition at all times. You're doing it now. Congratulations that you've gotten to this point with the Queen of Cups, because right now you are intuitive, you are fully in your power, but it's important that you stay in this vibration and you don't let anybody sway you off your path. You don't let anyone gaslight you into thinking that you're crazy. You pay attention to those nudges, you pay attention to those behavioral patterns, because you know, you can tell when people switch up. You just try to sometimes even talk yourself out of it. Try not to do that, because with the Queen of Cups, you are very nurturing, compassionate, intuitive. You're somebody who has a lot to offer, even on an emotional level, and you deserve someone that's coming to you on that same level. And it's not something that's far-fetched. It's just that you may have been accepting breadcrumbs simply because of the fact that you were bored or you were feeling lonely at the time, and it may have just been best to stay on your own rather than take on other people's negative karma, because whoever it is that you did have in your circle in the past, these are people that were greedy, very selfish, small-minded. They have this poverty mindset, so their limited belief systems would rub off onto you and affect your money, affect your resources, your health even. And this may have even come in the form of jinns and entities being sent your way, because these could have been people where you refuse to do things that they want, and so they retaliate. But they can't retaliate to you up to your face. They go home and do all these spells and kitchen magic and think that they're going to attack you. And this may have even worked momentarily to teach you how to defend yourself. But now you're experienced. Now you have a harvest that you can basically reap benefits from. It's not time yet to pick from this harvest. So whatever you've been trying to accomplish, patience is required. Yes, you have been through a lot. You've had to basically push through a lot of trials and tribulations. And there's someone in the background pissed off because their abusive tactics, their manipulative chess games that usually work with most people did not work with you. You've outsmarted a narcissist, or you outsmarted someone who is mentally sound. And I feel like this man or woman isn't used to being in this position of defeat. You may have brought someone defeat who has never felt it before, and so their ego is shattered and bruised, and they want to come back for their own ulterior motives to basically make themselves feel better and to kind of flip the dynamic, the power dynamic in this situation, and dump you when they get the chance to have that, or to, you know, cross you again. So don't let anybody, anything back from the past. Even if it's family, you got to keep them at a fair distance, love them from a distance, because these are people that just want to take from you. And what you have coming in is good karma, blessings, aspirations, new home, new car, new businesses, new spiritual gifts. Now let me see, this is my deck. If you want to purchase this, the link will be in the description box below. Let's take a look and see what do Scorpio placements you need to know. Also, if you've been having any financial issues, whether it's a loss of job or just a loss of income, that's also going to shift as well. But you do have to put your priorities and your kids first. But the first three cards we have is put your priorities and your kids first. Avoid distractions. Distractions can come in the form of people, situationships. Procrastinating is also something that you can do that works against yourself. Be aware of any burdens. We have evil spells or dark magic. So you guys are powerful enough to create such deep envy and hatred in people for them to feel like the only way that they can attack you is spiritually, because they can't attack you physically. They can't attack you emotionally or mentally. You're too smart for those games. So they go through ulterior motives that sometimes even involve blackmail or leverage to keep quiet. So some of you may have had people that were blackmailing you or just trying to create some sort of power dynamic, and these are people that may have even caused you trauma. PTSD, Stockholm Syndrome, or some people that had childhood trauma and projected it onto you and tried to make it seem like you were the problem, when the whole time this is what they were doing. Using silent treatment, gaslighting, hoovering, discarding, stonewall, deflecting on the situation, never really taking accountability. These are all narcissistic tactics that people have used. And ultimately what you were here to be taught is to love yourself more, to self-care, to put yourself first, because no one else is going to put you first. If anything, most people that you're going to encounter are going to want to take advantage of you. And it's up to you to have those blockages to stop them from doing so, because we have X affecting the connection. So for most of you, this is an X that just refuses to let you go. It does not matter if this person has moved on, if they have a new wife. It does not matter. I have Scorpio placements in my chart, so this resonates with me as well. You'd be surprised. I'm secretly plotting against you. So yeah, you did have people that were plotting against you behind the scenes. These are people that may have had infections. Maybe they picked up STDs now. They have sexual imbalances because of dealing with too many people at once. And you got thrown off of this whole hamster wheel of a situation. You're now minding your own business, trying to basically reap the harvest of your blessings, and now there's someone here that wants to come in and intrude. And if they haven't done it physically, you can feel them around. You listen to songs that remind you of them. You see their names around, and you can just feel this person's energy. Whoever it is that first comes to mind, it's them. We also have testing needed with studies. Some of you are considering going back to school. That would not be such a bad idea, actually, because I do see you having success or bringing something of value to the table after you do get this certification or you complete whatever this skill set is. So it's certainly up to you how you want to proceed. But what I'm seeing is any issues or problems that were being brought on by other people are finally being cleared out, either because you finally learned how to defend yourself or because the energy is just going back full circle. So Scorpio placements, what do you guys need to know? We have Death in reverse, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Wands. That's too many. I'm going to take these two. Ace of Wands, Nine of Cups, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So someone's mad and heartbroken because you're not chasing after them, even though they may have disposed of you or discarded you first. Or maybe this was a situation where this person was cheating, lying, being deceptive, or just not having or showing loyalty in some way, and you chose to create boundaries. Now this person feels left out. They want to come in and take your money and your resources because they're realizing that they had more income, more finances, more blessings, more luck when you were in the picture, but this person didn't want to give you the respect that you deserved, which ultimately led to the separation. But as they're losing blessings because they didn't want to change, if you refuse to change, you're going to be forced to, because things will be taken away from you to where you'll have no choice but to deal with your ego. That's what's happening to this person. Blessings are being taken away from them, and now they're going to be brought on to you. So you will have this Knight of Pentacles try to reach out in some way, intrude in your relationship, try to impede in your life, even though they're not really allowed. And it's because you're happy and content, fulfilled, getting your wishes granted, putting yourself first and your needs first, looking towards the future and going towards new beginnings. So I feel like there may even be a fallout between you and a specific family member or someone that you viewed as family, because that's how much you trusted them. But because of how they've done you wrong, you're going to basically decide to distance yourself from this person. Yeah, it is going to be difficult, but I feel like this wasn't anyone who was an ally in the first place. So you're going to have a possible ex wanting to return, because obviously they can't get over you. You're going to have a family member or like a long-term friend that you may fall out with. And with meeting and conversing, you're going to be feeling uplifted, gaining more friendships. Have faith. Love is coming. So for those of you that feel like, you're going to be single forever, that's not going to be the case. You're going to meet someone that will be on your level. So there will be a surprise invitation or a meeting that's going to happen. This will be divinely guided because someone's going to express love to you. A message of love is going to come. Someone's going to let you know that they're thinking about you. But in order for this to happen, it is going to take time, or you may be in the healing process. So progress is happening. And just know that endings do bring new beginnings. So this situation was just here to teach you how to grow and change, to liberate you. And right now you may be in a position where your life is transitioning. So it may feel a bit awkward or weird, or you may feel slightly bored or not really know where to invest your time in. But really just focus on yourself and what you want. Make yourself happy. That way when someone else comes to cohabitate with you, you're both happy on your own. And no one's really messing with the other person's energy. So let's see. We have success, adventure, and control. Yeah, you're having success, recognition, victory, finally getting some sort of recognition that you deserve. This is also going to be things just working out in your favor. Court cases, pending transactions even. And we have adventure. So you're due for some sort of adventure. This is also saying you do need to go outside more, get fresh air, because you do have people around you that want to control you in small, minute ways as well. Could be control from an institution, parent even, helicopter moms and dads that will still even be that way after their children are fully grown. That could even be an issue here. We also have inner voice, where you need to listen to your inner voice first and foremost, because as a water sign, your intuitive abilities are extremely loud, and the only way you can be swayed off the wrong path is by turning off the warning signs and the red flags. But with the divine feminine energy, you're finally understanding. You could be a male, divine masculine here as well, but what it's saying is that you're a true manifester. You're not supposed to chase after anything. You mostly attract it to you. So if you have to chase, it's most likely not for you. And in the past, you kept dealing with people that were just not on your level. Matured wise, not on your level. Spiritually, not on your level. Vast differences. So it's best to just kind of hold back from certain circumstances and dynamics, and just know that you are courageous. A lot of people that have gone through what you've gone through would not have survived. So you're somebody who is extremely strong and courageous, and whatever is about to come to you that's blessings is long overdue. And best believe people from the past are going to have some sort of front row seat to your blessings. And whoever this ex is, they're never going to get over you, because I don't know what you did to this person. You gave them the best that they've ever had, the best type of unconditional love. You basically doted to this person and did everything for them that you could, and they thought that that was a dime a dozen. And now that this person's gone off to see what the rest of the world is really like, they want to come rush back in. And if they have another partner or a wife or a husband of some sort, they would drop that person if it meant being able to have access to you. But that doesn't mean that they would still be loyal to you in the first place. So the decision is yours. For one, just don't go back to the past at all, and know that whatever's coming in for you, it's going to be true. It will not be able to be sabotaged. And do not be frustrated. Let go and feel peaceful. Just know that everything is working out as it should, as well as drunk with love. Let love uplift you with freedom. This doesn't even have to be romantic love. It could be self-love. You loving yourself ultimately was what this was all about. And to get you some oracle cards before I let you go. Deceit. Yeah, you were dealing with some sort of deceit energy. This is like Abel, Cain type of energy, Judas type of energy, Jezebel, incubus, succubus spirit. So because of how powerful you are, the devil really can't attack you directly. They have to use bodies and people that are easily swayed and have no willpower around you. So if you wonder why is it that I always get attacked and I'm not doing anything to anybody, I'm just minding my business, it's because of how powerful you are and what you're meant to do in this lifetime. So you're always going to be prone to people wanting to basically bring you down just because of the fact that you are a loving person, or you emit love, or your aura exudes nothing but love. And we have chapter 1 in the end. So you're about to start a brand new book, because whatever book you just went through, you've completed the cycle, and now you're taking an oath. An oath to yourself to not let yourself ever be used, played games with. You now have a set of standards that you may not have had prior to this whole situation that you went through. It could range anywhere from a couple years to 1 to 2 year cycle. It just depends on each person watching, but you've successfully passed the test, and new blessings and a new life awaits you. So like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and thank you so much for your support. Bye.